Hi YouTube, how are you? Well, it's still hotter than bull blazes in Florida. Although this morning when I awakened and went out on my patio to have my tea, it was only 73. I know you're thinking, only? Then you have to go and check what's the dew point. And the dew point's 73, 75, which means it feels like a wet rag outside. So, anyway, but I'm in the mood for fall. As you can see, I already have started to put up some little fall decorations around my home. Not a whole lot. I'm not into all that kitschy stuff all over the place. And if you like it, that's fine. So what are we making today in honor of fall? It's called a brown sugar old fashioned. And you start with a teaspoon of brown sugar. Just put it in the glass. And then you're going to add a teaspoon of just water. And then the recipe calls for 2 dashes of angostura bitters. Well, I love bitters, so it's going to be 10. But you can do 2. You can do whatever you want, really, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then you take your muddler. Now, at this point in time, what I would probably do is I would take these oranges right here and I would cut a wedge and I'd put it in the bottom and I'd muddle that also. The recipe didn't call for that, but I'm going to stick with it today. So we're going to muddle this in here so that brown sugar melts right into the water. And it gives it that little bit of a sweet taste that the old-fashioned is known for. However, I used stevia, which is a sugar substitute. And it says it's brown sugar with a hint of molasses. Okay, what's next? Ice. Okay. And then normally I would fill that glass up with ice like I just did because I just got through making one of these and messed up the end of it. So here's what I'll do. I'll take some of the ice out of here. Yeah, that'll work. I like to drink with a lot of ice. So this is take 2. I didn't say I was a genius when it came to making cocktails. All right, and that was 1. And this is 2. And whew, I got a cut on my finger working in the garden today, so it just got bourbon all over it. Yeah. Well, you know it'll be sanitized, right? And then you add a good-sized piece of orange peel. I guess that's supposed to make up for the lack of muddling the orange in the bottom of the glass. So here we are. It smells delicious. I love bourbon. I like rye also. I like a lot of things. I know. Very good. Now, what I normally would do, because I'm a lightweight, is I would have added a shot of water in here. Actually, when you make an old-fashioned, you have a splash of club soda in it. And when I make my regular old-fashions, I fill that glass up full of ice, and then I add wherever the bourbon or the whiskey went to, then I will add water to the top. So mine are watered down. But this is the recipe of brown sugar old-fashioned. So, excuse me a minute, I'm going to come right around here and turn this camera around like this. And let me do it a little more. There. So you can see all of this outfit. Here we go. It's a leather skirt below the knee. I have on black stockings and booties. And they're pointed and they have all gold around the sole. They're kind of cool. You've seen it before. And this is one of my favorite blouses, of course. It's cheetah. And some vintage jewelry that I've had. So, I will see you again on Monday. Who knows what's going to happen. I hope you have a fabulous weekend. And remember, it doesn't cost a thing to be kind. Namaste, my friend.